welcome back to the TT Grandstand in Douglas. 17 special stages down, 137.5, give or take, due to issues earlier on today. Miles in the bag for our podium finishers. Callum Black, Jack Morton, Neil Roskell, Andrew Ruffhead, and Steve Wood, Kenny Hull, your top three here in the Pro Tyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. We're just going to do a bit of a champagne celebration, but first we'll just have a quick word with our winners. Let's start at number one. Callum, you came into this weekend not knowing quite how to drive a four-wheel drive car on the asphalt, so you told us, but I don't believe you, because what a performance. I know that things went your way today, but you were already there.
Yeah, I'd really enjoyed it, to be honest, and that's half the battle, isn't it? So, we just sort of got a better feeling throughout the rally and learned what we could and couldn't do with the car. And, yeah, it's an amazing car and a real privileged drive, to be honest. Really enjoyable weekend.
And a bit of marathon as well. It sort of changed the dynamics of the fight when we lost David, of course, and Kevin, because these guys were in a fight of their own, and all of a sudden they found themselves in a podium fight with you, but albeit by then you'd got your gap sorted, hadn't you?
Yeah, it's never that simple though, is it? Well, when I came up to David and saw he had an issue, it just fried my head for the next 2 miles. I didn't really know how to drive, but just sort of got our head down and found ourselves just into a reasonable pace, keep the concentration, and it proved to be enough.
Enjoy the celebrations here at the finish. I know it's your daughter's birthday as well, so because she'll watch this back no doubt in years to come, I'm sure you'll want to just mention that.
Yeah, little Tiggy Wee's birthday, real nice occasion to have the whole family here, to be honest, and celebrate in style.
She's beautiful. You have to put some milk in that trophy for her later. Well done, mate. Fantastic result. Guys, you found yourself in a podium fight after all. Are we doing the champagne spraying? Right, I'm going to stand back at this point. This is where we just fill for a few minutes to avoid getting wet, because I'm going to have to stay in these clothes for a little while tonight. If I stand miles behind Callum Black's team, I'm less likely to get wet. Always an awkward moment as we get the tops off the champagne bottles. Let's hope nobody pops their cork too soon. A couple of photos which will be sent to Paul Evans. Winging their way to you right now, Paul, ready for the social media post later. I'm waiting for the nod from producer Wayne to dart in and finish off. I'll tell you who I'll just speak to in the meantime. A man who has been the Scarlet Pimpernel of the rally world, Aaron McClure. Yeah, you're back, and you've got a rally car.
Yeah, we're
Stop pushing me away. What are you doing?
yeah, we're on the return, shall we say, after a well-earned break.
So we're going to see Aaron McClure back out at the Roger Albert Clark Rally. Come on, clap, don't be rude. There we go. Which is great. Marion Evans as well. How you doing? Your old man struggled with pace today, didn't he? It was when you come back after so much time. Paul Morris was saying earlier it's all about seat time. You know about that?
Yeah, he's telling me it's a young man's game now and he's getting too old for it. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough. I mean, these cars. I mean, they reward a lot of commitment, and if you're not in a car that often, it's tough to be on the pace, I guess. But
Paul Morris was very kind in that sense. He said there's no way that Melvin wouldn't have been on the pace if it had as much seat time as the guys around him. They would have all been battling there or thereabouts.
Yeah, to what I say is when after COVID, Dad jumped in a Skoda and nobody'd really done much rallying. And the first night he was fighting for a win for a rally, and he was beating me. So yeah, that tells you enough. I think he's still.
We should bring his Subaru back out. The Evans team enjoying the celebrations here, which is nice to see. Here we go then. Let's have a bit of a chat to our second place crew. Come on, Andrew, you can come in as well. We do this as a double header, although Jack Morton knew exactly what I was going to do, so made himself scarce when I got Callum as they got out of the car. Guys, you didn't think, I don't think, earlier today, I think I'm being fair, that you'd be in a podium fight as you went into the dying stages of this rally, but it is about being there, and you had the pace to be fighting. It's just that the morning on the first day was a little tough for you.
No, of course we thought we'd be here. No, I feel for Dave and what do you call it? I feel for him when we passed him on that stage. Paula, sorry. When we passed him on that stage, it was, it's not fair when it goes like that. But you know, you've got to be in it to win it. We've just kept, you know, plugging on, and then Hugh, he had a bad stage, and we managed to leapfrog him. We've had an off. And we're lucky we didn't take the radiator out, and we've had to cut the alternator belt because that was like going round and round, so we've had to cut half of it. So to get here today, it's been fantastic, and Andrew's been fantastic on notes again, kept pushing me on, and we've got to where we've got. So yeah, it's like massive thanks to all the organisers and everything yourselves, and yeah, it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Andrew, if I come around this way, so I'm not blocking Mr. Roskell. It is about, he said you were pushing him on, but it's about managing your driver on events like these. This was a proper marathon, and not many drivers, and Neil's it's no different, have done rallies this long.
Yeah, definitely. Like, this is our third time here together on the Isle of Man. We've had 2 seconds and a first, so we know the characteristics and how tough it is. So you've just got to manage it and get to the end.
Crucially, though, this is the first win here in the Rally 2 Fiesta. You took a win at Clacton as a warm-up for this round,
that's right.
and this is the car you're going to be using, so that's important.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about going to Clacton for seat time for coming here, and we've got the Jim Clark coming up, so it's nice to be at the sharp end.
Now, he's led us on nicely. Let's talk about that. Jim Clark coming up. Confidence now. It will be brimming, of course, and let's hope you're fighting against this man again.
Yeah, I think it's like I say, it's a different rally again, isn't it? But I think, you know, if we can get going, get a good rhythm going, get that first night stage out of the way, and then go for it. But yeah, there's some good rallies coming up. I'm looking forward to Jim Clark because it's fast. So, and it's like this is a fantastic rally here. So yeah, looking forward to it when I get there and get sorted, get my head down and just see what brings of it. Yeah. So.
Neil Roskell, Andrew Ruff had second place on the Manx Rally round 2 and 3, but round 3 today specifically of the Pro Tyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. Kenny, come on, we're going to get you both in this. You've both worked hard for this weekend. You started the defence of your championship here this weekend, Steve, after a pretty unfortunate mishap at the first round in East Yorkshire on my home lanes. It's gone pretty well, all told, today, to be here fighting and kicking off the title defence as you have.
Yes, today was, but we started off slow yesterday. Just couldn't, you know, get in the groove at all. Couldn't get the times, and thinking, where is the time, you know? Yeah. But today, a different day, so we enjoyed today. Yeah.
Was there anything specific you can put your finger on now, having looked into it?
Just wasn't committed to corners and backing off too early and all that sort of thing, you know. Which you lose second here, second there, and it all adds up.
Kenny, it's easy for people watching at home to see this weather and think, well, it's going to be easy because it's consistent. You know that the grip's there, but this island is anything but consistent in any conditions, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's one of the most challenging rallies I think I've done. Haven't been here for a long time. It's probably 10 years or more. I've probably forgotten how hard it was. So, like Steve, kind of struggled to settle in a bit on Friday, but today we got into the groove and went well. So delighted.
Favourite stage today?
Baldwin's, the big stage over the mountain.
The big stage, the McRae stage. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, the same as a long stage. I like long stages. You get warmed up to it, and it's committing. You have to commit to the stage, you know. Yeah, which is good. Very good.
Championship defence is underway. Well done, gents. So that is your podium here at the Manx Rally. And what a podium it has been. What a story it's been. We didn't expect, did we, to have the podium that we had when you were looking at the results, even this morning. It's just been one of those rallies, and I was talking to the championship coordinator, Paul Morris, about this, and he knows what it's like to be in one of these cars fighting at the sharp end. But we weren't able to call it. You weren't able to look and think, I know what's going to happen there, which is unfortunate for you guys at home because, of course, you were vying to win the Jason Pritchard model by guessing the top 3, and has anyone guessed the top 3 correctly? I'm looking around at the crew, and I don't know if we've got any correct guesses. If we have, they'll be in a draw. If not, we'll roll it over to the Jim Clark. But sometimes you get a rally that just feels like more than just one round of a championship. And this year's Manx Rally, rounds 2 and 3 of the Pro Tyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship, this weekend have felt pretty special. Feels like we've got some big fights on the way this season, and we're looking forward to seeing another one of those in a couple of weeks' time on the borders of Scotland in the Jim Clark. We will be live here on Special Stage once again, and we hope you will join us for action from the Pro Tyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. For now, congratulations to our winners. There is a delay in the stage, so we're not going to hang around, and you're not going to have to suffer me talking for half an hour or more until the cars come in for 2-wheel drives. But congratulations to all of our winners. If we do manage to get a bit of content out on the page later on when they come through to the TT Grandstand here in Douglas, then we will. But for now, let me just say thank you so much for joining us this weekend. The sponsors, Pro Tyre, the championship organisers, Paul Morris and his hard-working team, put so much into this. So to have you with us It means an awful lot to them. It means an awful lot to us. My first time back on the Isle of Man for almost 10 years. To be teamed up with Phil Bramwell this weekend has felt pretty special as well. Congratulations to everybody who made this event as special as it has been this weekend, especially whoever it was that arranged that weather. For now, goodbye from Special Stage and the rest of the team.